Hello, my name is Matt Max. Welcome back to this chapter about digital sound recording. Today I want to talk about multi-band compressors. To understand multi-band compressors, you have to understand single-band compressors. So if you do not understand what a single-band compressor does, you should go ahead and watch my previous episode because you need to understand that. Now, what the hell is a multi-band compressor? A multi-band compressor is basically just a couple of single band compressors together. That's what it basically is. Okay? A single band compressor affects every frequency in your recording the same. I actually have a single band compressor already used on this one, and also not a really strong one, so all it does was making the volume more constant. But what a multi-band compressor does is that you can choose which frequencies you want to affect. So I can compress different frequencies differently. Usually for voice recording, a single band compressor is enough, but you can do some pretty nice things with a multi-band compressor. Let me actually show you. So let's listen to the recording in original. Sound diffusers can be as simple as a bent piece of wood. And then let's activate this multi-band compressor. Sound diffusers can be as simple as a bent piece of wood. So you see, or you hear, that it sounds completely different. That's something you cannot get with a single band compressor. Now, why does compression even affect the sound? Well, the more you compress something, the more kick it has. And since with a multi-band compressor you are able to affect specific frequency ranges independently from each other, you can affect all of those frequency ranges, well, independently. So you can give the low frequencies more kick, or the presence frequencies more kick separately. Unfortunately, it's really difficult to give you like standard settings because every voice is differently, and usually you do not really need a multi-band compressor for voice anyway. But let's do some stuff that makes sense, shall we? First of all, let's decide where we actually want to start our compression. So the human voice does not start below 100 hertz. So 0 or 1 to 100 hertz I will not affect at all. I will set the threshold for that to 0. The threshold is 0. That means that the compressor does not engage below 100 hertz because it doesn't need to. The human voice isn't in this range. Then the next range, that's maybe 100 to 300. That's the low frequency range of the human voice, the bass frequency range. So minus 22. Let's have a quick look at our volume right here. Well, that's too extreme. I think minus 15 might actually be alright. But I want low frequencies to have a lot of kick. So let's go and get the ratio to maybe 5 or 6. And 3 and 100 milliseconds is good. Then the next frequency range is 300 to 2000. You don't really want to do anything with that. And then we have what is called the vocal presence range, which is 2000 to 3000. That we do want to affect, and we do want to affect a lot. So again, let's go down to 15, and let's set the ratio to like 6. Alright, so let's listen how it sounds. Sound diffusers can be as simple as a bent piece of wood. What is the original? Sound diffusers can be as simple as a bent piece of wood. So that already sounds kind of cool, and it was pretty easy. Again, I cannot really give you the perfect settings because you have to find those out for your own voice. Personally, I don't use multi-band compressors, but now at least you understand how they work. Okay, so let's quickly recap. Frequencies you might want to change in voice are 100 to 300, which are the low frequencies, and then 2000 to 6000, which are the higher frequencies, sometimes also called vocal presence range. As always, when you are compressing vocals, you want an attack time that is pretty low. So maybe 1 to 8 or so milliseconds, and you want a release time that... Actually, this release time is a little bit too low. It should be like maybe 300. Then it sounds more relaxed.
Sound diffusers can be as simple as a bent piece of wood.
Alright, that sounds alright. Anyway, now you know how multiband compressors work. How exactly you want to use them depends on what you need to do with your recording. My name is Max, thanks for watching this episode, and see you next time.